Damn. So to record, we need to update this shit, huh? Damn, it says I'm live right now. Let's see. Oh shit, I'm live. Oh shit, I'm live, bro. Damn. I oh yo, try to hop on my StreamYard. You heard me? Hello? Sunday. Holy shit. Brother. Okay. Um damn, how do I invite somebody? Logo. No. Invite, yes. Copy. Yep. Oh boy. Wow. Feels nice. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm throwing a party, like an Xbox party or something. You heard me? Feel if Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna add you in. Yo. Yep, yo. Shit. Fuck yeah. Yo. Wow. Oh, this shit. Damn, I cannot hear. Damn, I'm just trying to figure out um do QR code, intro video, background. Boy. Damn, they charge you for fucking everything. Shit. Fuck it, we could do fuck it, let's do this. Hello? I can hear you now, I think.
Yo, can you hear me now? Yo,
Yo,
hello?
what's up? What's
All
up?
right,
What's up?
yes, we got it. We got it going. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, bro.
Nice. We
No
live. We
viewers
live.
yet, but yeah, man, we in, bro. We in. We just fucking around. I'm trying to think of what I want to make this live. I'm trying to think of what I want to make this live stream about. And we're just gonna
Okay.
F around and talk. It's just gonna be like how we do on WhatsApp, but we're gonna just vibe out and just let it flow and just fuck around. This is an
Yeah.
experimental stream, but we're gonna see, man. You know what? Damn, I could play music.
Yeah,
You
man.
hear that?
Nope.
Mm, what the brand? Apparently on StreamYard you can play music, background music.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? No, I'm just looking at it. And then private chat. I got a YouTube to be piece of real. Damn. So
Mhm.
could I add? So could I like add? So could I like So could we like show a video like upload a video or some shit, or I would probably have to go to OBS.
You can go on YouTube. You can share screen. So, are you on your laptop or?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. I'm not too sure how to
Yeah,
share
yeah, yeah,
screen
how
on your
on phone,
on your
on phone.
phone.
Yeah, it's different.
There
Yeah,
should
I
be a.
did have a
I'm pretty sure
laptop,
there should be a
bro.
button.
Yeah, I did have laptop, bro, but you live, co bro. This is random as hell. Yo, bro, if you want to come in, bro, you can slide in. I'll send you the link. Oh, wait. I'm that's for educated Tyrone, but I mean, after you want to add a mod? Fuck it. I don't think we're gonna trigger. I don't think that's gonna trigger this live. We ain't sure you talk about shit. Fuck
Who's
it,
that? Who's that?
Tyrone.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Fuck it,
It's
fuck
up
it.
to
I
you,
don't.
buddy.
We're not
It's
heat
your
him up.
channel.
We're not heat him up.
It's your
Yeah, we're not.
channel.
You said
It's your channel, homie.
you feel what hell. All right, fuck it. How do you send the link? You want it? You want my Instagram or Discord? There's a link. That's the link. I believe that's the link right there. Yep. Yeah, I want. I wonder. What I want to talk about.
BBC?
Damn.
No, I'm joking.
Nah,
I'm joking.
man. No, I'm trying to think. Normally, let's fuck around. Let's talk about a cash. Let's
Oh,
talk about
okay.
that. Fuck it.
That's
Yeah, I
super
would
sick.
react to it, but I don't know how to on this shit. I would react to that shit, but yeah. Let's talk about it. Could you share your screen on there or?
I'm on my phone right now, so
Oh, it's different. Okay, okay.
yeah. I don't know how to do it on the phone. I think ask maybe ask this guy, the chatter.
Tyro. Ty-
Yeah. Mhm.
I sent him the link. So he probably, I
Okay.
don't know. He'll probably be backstage. I thought you were hiding the link from the public like Drake was hiding his son from the work. Whoa. I'm on my phone, down a laptop. Oh, you could slide beyond suit. All right. Say less, say less, say less. Damn. Trying to think of what to talk about. Hmm. Mm. Well,
Maybe
fuck it. I'm gonna keep around and type. This has a teleprompter, so I can add notes in here and something like that. Let me see. Let me see.
yeah. Fuck around with it with
Yeah,
the
fuck
things,
it,
the
fuck it.
settings
Yeah,
you
let's
did.
let's experiment. It's like a video game. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
All right, let me see. Let me see. Okay. What the fuck is it? Can it come on? Wait, teleprompter. So that, wait, what? Your script right on screen. Deliver your message with clarity. Keep it. Dive deeper. Okay. What? Ah, shit. Damn, everything's like a freaking pay. No wonder MD and them pay for this shit. Bro, for me to pay for this, bro, our dead ass had to get some like people coming in to start paying and stuff like that. It would
Yeah,
definitely have to
you
be
need
live.
like
Oh
you need a
yeah.
bunch of fuckers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When it comes to that. So until then, it'll be on some
Yeah,
chill
yeah.
shit. I'll be more prepared next time, but fuck it. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Logo.
Bees.
Apparently when you also pay for, you get your own brand too.
Oh, interesting. You get your own brand, huh?
Yeah, you can like make your own instead of powered by StreamYard, I could put my own logo on there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Okay, wait. I'm on my phone, not a laptop. He said Prodigy still be talking about Heck and Recca. I could tell they really got to. Bro, he be dogging out he be dogging out freaking Recca, bro. I got a screen recording of that shit. When I was on female game, I got a screen recording of him. He was using Recca as like a way to double. He was trying to do the same thing. Him and Adam, like they stay trying to use. It's kind of disrespectful, but they like pretend like it's not. Whether it's on purpose or not, they act like it's not, but it's disrespectful. Like they'll take Wido or they'll take Recca and say, "Oh, they were ugly," and look at them, man, they're getting girls like, and it's like, bro, they're literally personifications of the black pill. Their stories are literally
Yeah,
personifications of the black pill when you actually pay attention to the shit. Um, wait, let me see. Still talking. Rekka doesn't even mention him, and Prodigy been dissing him for over a year. Damn, I didn't know it was going on for over a year though. Like I thought this was going on for like the past like months or two. And he does sneak disses and stuff too, and then go on his channel. He's weird. Prodigy's weird when it comes to that, but I mean, with any other stuff, I don't know. He don't be doing that kind of stuff with other stuff, but he's kind of weird when it comes to Recca, man. I don't know. That's weird to me.
man.
Like he got some
True
weird.
Party is just
I don't.
corny, man. He's corny.
I don't know. That's yeah. When it comes to that Recca stuff, he's corny with that, man. That's not cool. I don't like how he
Mm.
sneak this and behind his back. It's like, come on, man. Like, yeah, when you pay for it, don't have to use that. You don't have to use that generic logo. Yeah, Rekka gets better. Exactly, Rekka does get better tricks, and I'm not even trying to rank up Prodigy. I'm just being objective. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets a few bad Latina here and there, I guess. You know what I'm saying? At least off of pictures, from what I see on a picture, but but like most of his chicks are like average. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the chicks he messes with is usually average or to like below average chicks sometimes, or that he approach. And to be honest, and objective. And when you look at some of the chicks, bro, I've seen some of the chicks Recca pulled, or some of the times he'll show, sometimes he'll show it or something. Like you can. There's a few times I remember seeing like a glimpse, like a picture or something like that, and it was a good looking chick, bro. You know what I'm saying? The thing with Recca though, I feel like he's just a little bit you gotta know when to be grateful, man. You gotta know to be great. And he'll admit to that. Like he even made a video. I think he has a video on that where it's like he pretty much said in general to everybody else, but he was kind of projecting because he's also talking about himself. But he was pretty much saying like how he slept with over like dozens of women, right? He said that the average man, he still thought he was like ass, but the average male, at least back in the day, we're not even talking about nowadays. We're talking about the back in the day. The average male, right? The average male, on average, was 10 lays, bro. 10 partners. There's 10 sexual partners in the average male life for the last few decades. For the last few decades, the average male had like somewhere between 5 to 10 partners in their lifetime sexually. So This dude had dozens. So he's pretty much pointing out, like, damn, like I should be grateful. Exactly, you should. You know, like plenty of dudes that was in his predicament, that was struggling, they stay struggling, bro. They stay struggling, or they turn to a cash. They turn to
Yeah, or they
beta
get a
deluxe.
cash, a beta,
yeah,
beta box, you know.
yeah. Yeah, shit.
Brutal.
Let me see. Recca gets better chicks than him. I've seen Recca with a baddie. I believe you. I believe you. I've never seen Prodigy with a baddie. Okay, I've now the method of him getting it, I don't know. And I'm not trying to dog him and say he's using the bad methods because I don't know that guy. I don't really pay attention to Prodigy that much. But I will say I did see him or next dude with some Latina baddie. But who knows? Like y'all say, y'all be saying that's pay for play or whatever. So, but there's like one or a few times. There's at least one or two times I've seen him with like a Latin baddie, at least one or two times on a picture or something like that. But like I said, the methods, I don't know, to be on the fair side. I'm not gonna act like he just, because if I'm pretty sure if decent to good looking Latin chick like that, I'm pretty sure he would have shown him pulling her, most definitely if it was legit. So um if I introduced Recca and Prodigy to 10 black female friends, 7 to 3 would choose Recca. Mm, that's iffy, man. That's iffy because Prodigy got height, bro. Prodigy's like 6'1", 6'2", bro. You know? And even me and Rekka went over this too in what's his name? True Prodigy was in the stream. True Prodigy was in the stream and stuff like that. But where was I? Yeah, True Prodigy was in the stream. Um when we were talking about it, but also he has the skin tone too, bro. The pheno pill, that's an edge or advantage depending on where he's going to. Me and Rekka, we all talked about it. It's true, So he has that too, and the height, man, So it really, and black girls are big on like dimorphism, like height or muscle. They're kind of big on that. Women in general, kind of, but mainly black women are big on that kind of shit. So,
And
um,
also as
yeah, go
well,
ahead, go ahead.
Rekka's in like
A niche, and he's
he's
in area. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
it's his area. He's in Canada, like he's in Canada, and like in some multi ET, like a multi FET like place, So
Yeah,
his results are going to be like different if he were to actually no.
exactly. No, yeah, go ahead.
Actually, no, yeah, he would, yeah, exactly. Now he's a pretty good area for, is it, when it comes to dating, he's in a good area for being like what he is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that could play into it. If True Prodigy and this guy Rekka had a little like a, let's say, a game off, or that sounds so homo, but
Game
like, sorry, my
off.
bad.
Yeah,
Like
no, you're
a
good. You're good.
Yeah, if they had something like that going off,
Yeah,
um, you know, it would be difficult to say who would win. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the area, actually. But
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
but
depends
the
on the
thing
area.
is,
Yeah,
True Prodigy has a lot of advantages over him. He's
he
got the
does,
height,
bro. He does. He does.
like,
He does, bro. He does. The only thing I'll say, he does have a lot of advantages. The only thing I'll say, I'm gonna be real with you. It's more black pill Trinity, holy trinities on Prodigy's favor, bro. You know, Rekka really just got the Brent Fayez. He kind of got the niche
a
maxing
niche max.
on
Yeah.
point. Yeah, he got the niche maxing on point. That's it, bro. But but yeah, shit, man. I mean, yeah, he just got the niche maxing on point. But I mean, and he got the thug max and the swagger. He got more swag. I will admit, Prodigy's an all right, cool dude to talk to sometimes, but if we're talking about like pulling on girls, bro, Rekka got way more swag or shit, what game, whatever the hell Prodigy want to call it. He has way more charisma than Prodigy does when it comes to women. He knows he definitely probably pipe the cake when it comes to, because Prodigy kind of like he worked on it, but Prodigy kind of stutters sometimes. So that's the whole NT right there, voice pill right there. You know, Record got the up on him in that. But we're talking about like just pulling up. That's iffy. That's iffy. Yeah, it's a it's kind of lopsided. Like that's something we'll have to kind of know the context for that one. But
Yeah, it's tricky. It's going to be a difficult situation.
mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know. I
Oh,
think
I'm
that
reading.
I
I'm
think
reading.
Rekka's got more experience, so he might,
Yeah,
you know.
Of course, Recca has plenty more experience because Prodigy lost his. And I'm not getting on for this because I'm a late bloomer too. I was a forced late bloomer because it was 2020, twenty
Mm,
nineteen. The lockdowns and shit was coming in already. My 12th, 11th grade year and shit. So, but I'm a forced late bloomer because I was technically supposed to been, on point, but environmental shit. But me too. But Prodigy's a late bloomer. He had lost his virginity at 20. How I know this? He says it in a video that I reacted to. Y'all can go watch that. That's in the Heck Speaks video where Heck eviscerates him. Heck Hiroshima Nagasaki him, he went and did some
who is
real
this X speaks
Manhattan.
guy, bro? Who is
He's
this
really
guy?
cool. He's really cool. He's really cool. He's a really cool cat. Really cool guy from New York. Um, so he used to do dance videos, and he got really viral and blew up off of that as a backup dancer and stuff like that. A TikToker and social media platforms. He kind of blew up on social media for dancing, and then and being funny, you know. And then I think when he got burnt out or COVID hit, entertainment, a lot of people hustles got destroyed and nuked, man, and nerfed. So
Uh,
once things got rough on that side and he couldn't really put up no more, he kind of like took some of his audience and created a new channel and stuff like that he could like, it's less burnout for him because his lifestyle changed, he got less fame, I guess, and then he just started to kind of turn into a hermit. Well, he goes outside a lot, but he kind of but he makes his content is more hermited, at least his content, like where he just started doing like Heck Speaks, like he just started speaking on dating, speaking on the BP. He does see him. I get why he doesn't claim the BP because he doesn't want the bad and negative stigmas and people around him or around him or to be in that box. But at the same time, the way me and you think of it, bro, the BP is freedom, bro. Like I feel like no one can tell me crap in this community as long as I'm not saying nothing that's overtly stupid or blue pill. Now if it's like preferential, it's like depends how you see it. I can understand that. I can slide, but as long as I'm not saying nothing that's overtly blue pill, like oh bro, trust a girl when she says she's a virgin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, yeah,
yo,
some Akash stuff,
my
right?
cast. I
Obviously,
know.
then y'all could come for me, but yeah, man, I feel like in this community, man, we don't have to be in a box. Like we could be ourselves, we could be
Facts.
ourselves. And there's some inkies, and there's some people who want to like conform you in this community. But the whole point of this community is that we're rebels. We think outside the box. At least the more high
Hell
IQ
yeah.
versions of us. But I mean,
Hell yeah.
yeah. Well, let me read. Let me when wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, bro, I've been keeping up. Okay. Prodigy stirs up drama but plays victim. I can see that. I would have to do more research on it. I've been busy, man. I be trying to tune into the Prodigy stuff and lives, but I don't know. It's like every time you fucking go live, it's like I'm busy doing some fuck shit, man, on a Friday or some shit. But let me see. Prodigy said, and when Prodigy was on record panel, he was being nice and course. Yes, bro. Yes, the last live stream, the most legendary live stream when it was me, Hex Speeds, and a bunch of other cool cats in there, bro. And Recca, that last live stream he did, bro, that was like the most legendary live stream he ever did because that was his first open, that was his first real open panel, bro. That's why heck, Recca doesn't really do open panels like that. Like he kind of like gets you on and then he like gets you off. I don't know why. I don't know if he just doesn't like talking to people or if he just like to keep it in one thing or I don't know what it is. But that day he said F it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of went with the flow. And then, we all came in and it was real people that came in too. Like everyone was sound. It was this one Jamaican dude, bro. He was hilarious. Talk about fresh and fits and all of our frauds. That was one lit live stream. But yeah, in that live stream, bro, Prodigy came in, bro, and it was like, I was like, that's bro. After in that live stream, when he came on and we were pretty much laying it on him, bro. Pause. We were just being objective
Pause.
and stuff. Like, bro, at that point, that's the point where I realized this guy's beyond help, man. That was like my second or third encounter with True Prodigy. Like he's beyond help. You know what I'm saying? He's beyond help. At least from and to be fair, from his, he would probably say from his perspective, he'll be like from to be fair, it's from my perspective, right? I'm not gonna act like he does what he want to do. If that works for him, is great. Is great. I'm a man of being objective. If he thinks he's doing the right thing, then hey, he's doing the right thing. I'm just saying from an objective standpoint, is a lot of flaws in his perception. Like he was like masculine coping, saying that a dude with muscles, so we're doing this extreme thing. He was saying a dude with muscles with like a with like a 4 or 5 out of 10 face that's a little bit ogreish, not even like a good looking hyper masculine with dimorphic jaw, right? No, not even like just like a kind of like an average dude, but with like a puffy buff face. A girl's gonna prefer Most girls gonna prefer that over a fucking pretty boy dude who's slim as hell, but skinny. Not even slim, skinny, my bad. Not even like muscle. He kind of like skinny, but when he put on some clothes, it kind of covers it up, right? Man, that dude's gonna do 1,000 times freaking better. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Now, of course, there's gonna be of course, that other dude, because if we're talking about like a pretty boy that's got like having some athletic muscle, kind of like a surfer kind of physique or swimmer physique, but if he has like kind of like that nerdy physique, teen physique, but he has a gorgeous face and hair and some clothes and stuff, like obviously he'll pull a lot more. But obviously the dude that's like a normie, but like Gym Max, obviously he might pull some older roasties, some RBs, used up roasty. He might pull those, you know. But when it comes to the fresh, young, fertile girls, and none of the creep stuff, I'm talking about like 18 to like 25, the sweet spot, right? When it comes to those girls, they're gonna go bananas for that guy, other guy. And Prodigy mind was blown, bro. Prodigy mind was, he was like, how, like he's kind of understood somewhat, because like, I mean, it's 2 plus 2, but it's like the amount, bro, how long it took him to like put two and two together. It's like that shit is really a disease, bro. It really is, bro. And I don't like saying that kind of stuff. But it's fucking like, it's like there's no help in that, man. Like, forget the BP, forget
It's
any
so
pill, bro. It's just
obvious. It's
basic
so
logic. It's just
obvious.
basic.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so obvious. We don't even forget the labels, bro. It's just, come on, bro. Like, you could have asked me, you could have did that. You could have asked me the same question in middle school, and I would have gave you the freaking answer. I ain't gonna. I probably would have thought the buff dude would probably do a little, get a little bit more, but I still would know the slim, pretty looking dude, teen dude, would get a lot of more chicks with positive attention. Now, of course, we're talking about older women. Obviously, some of them would admit that he's more attracted to them. But of course, at that point, if we're talking about like the young one, the young pretty, like the one that's like 17, 18, of course they're gonna choose the gym max dude. That's like, they're gonna choose the gym, because older women do like a little bit of dimorphism with age, but you got plenty. But like I said, these are extremes. Like, this is like a teen looking pretty boy. Like, you got the freaking DiCaprio one. DiCaprio was 24 in Titanic. He wasn't even, he could pass for a teen, but he was more that young adult version of that aesthetic. The young adult version of that aesthetic, like the one that's like 20 to like Shawn Mendes, the one that's like 20 to 24. Oh, unstoppable in the 20s. Unstoppable. That shit is overpowered, bro. I'm gonna make a video on different archetypes and niches, bro. Because I feel like niche maxes is the biggest saving grace in the BP. It's the biggest saving grace in the BP. But let me see this. Yeah, bro, I be keep it up. Da-da-da. Nah, Prodigy, Latinas be mid at best. Yeah, for the most part, you're right. No, you're right. I said that, but it was one or two. Look, Tyrone. It was one or two. See, I'm gonna be fair, bro. I'm not gonna like, we agree with each other. It's all good. It's all respect for each other. There's no problems. And most of the time you're gonna be right. But I'm not. But I will admit, I'm not a yes man. Like, if I seen something, I will call it out. I'm like, yeah, I did see that. Even if it doesn't benefit myself or benefit you guys, I will admit if it's what it is. If y'all ask me what I saw, I'm gonna tell y'all what I saw. So I'll say one or two times I've seen Prodigy or his whoever Koala, whoever they call him, QB. 1 or 2 times I've seen him with a good looking Latino like that I would want to pull up on. I'm not gonna lie, but what I'm saying. At one time with QB, I said I kind of trolled MD and I said, yeah, man. He looked at his receipts, man. And then MD, I knew, I fed QB to the Sharks. I knew MD was going to discredit him on the line. That shit was so funny, man. That shit was so funny. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Prodigy has posted some sub five white or Latina chicks and thought it was a flex. I mean, so most guys, it is a flex to have a girl these days because most guys have the right hand. You know, Recca's problem is height, but at the end of the day, it's still more than enough to go around. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like it's where Recca's at, bro. I really do, and I feel like it's niche max and where he's at. Like, if Recca came to the United States or Australia, he'll be nerfed.
Yeah, we would be
He'll be nerfed. IRL, IRL,
brutal,
bro. I don't know
brutal.
about dating apps, but probably that too, because that's huge. That's probably that too, because that's JBW as hell in those areas. But if you came to some parts of the United States, well, if you came to Atlanta, I think he'll do good. Or if he came to Miami, I think he'll do okay. But but it's like if they once they see his height, man, like once they get to his height or ask him in a chat or if he puts it on there, he's gonna get brutalized, in those cities. And especially Australia, he's gonna get brutal like if he goes to certain. I'll say that much. But I think he'll still
Facts.
get played. I think he'll still get as long as he get an open look, an opportunity. I think he'll capitalize though. Let me see. I know dudes even shorter than the record who clean up because they got the face and the charisma and body to go with it. Yeah, but man, yeah, but I do too, bro. But that's fading more and more. I'm seeing that less and less. Like those short, charismatic dudes, like those dudes are like manless, like those 5'7", 5'8", 5'6" dudes who they're in good shape. They look nice. They got everything on point, but they're just 5'6", 5'7". Like those dudes are. I'm seeing those dudes getting less and less successful because I'm seeing less and less of those guys eating. But I still see them around. But it is definitely decreasing for sure. When it comes to those dudes, but I mean, yeah, that's true because of the inflation, bro. It's the inflation. Everything's inflating. You know. Everything's inflating unnaturally. Prodigy lame, average guitar dude. He's 6'1", the only real positive trait. I respect that play. You being fair to Prodigy. Yeah. I'm just being fair instead of slandering him because I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Prodigy took their channel down, but I think MD and them, like, they're cool. And sometimes I know people be having it coming, but I think the slander, I think that's how whoever like whatever Inky or whoever like reported his channel from Prodigy. I feel like one of Prodigy's people reported it. I don't think Prodigy did it. I feel like whoever like supports Prodigy stream because he got a good amount of fans in there and shit. I think one of their people did, or just a random Inky or who don't probably who they offended. I think one of them did it. Like like sometimes MD get into it because these guys be like in their feelings or some of the Inkies, right? I feel like either them or one of Prodigy's people reported it, and it's kind of easy for YouTube to kind of come for them because they do be getting on people's ass, So I try not to get on people. I could get on people's ass, but I try not to get on people's ass too much. I try to be fair. But if I'll crack some jokes and stuff like that, you know how it go. You know how it go, bro. But Plague, I'm basing it off of how black women and women in general respond to Prodigy. I don't know. Like, see, I don't know. I'd have to just take that. I'll just have to take it for word. I'll just have to take it up for word. I don't know. I've never seen him approach a black woman like that. To be fucking honest. But then again, the areas he's at, but still, like even when he go to like those Colombian Spanish areas, I never see him approach any black girls. To be honest, I never see him do that. I don't know. Maybe it's his preference. On paper is one thing, but I've seen both in the field. Okay. Nah, I haven't seen. Nah, Recca don't really do field, bro. Recca doesn't do field. Recca's all online. Recca's damn near all online, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's all online. I don't know how the fuck because I will admit this with Prodigy. Recca is not the best looking dude, at all. And even Recca knows this. Recca's like,
Yo,
yeah,
I was
what's
gonna
up?
say, I remember Rekka said that he did better online than in real life.
Really? Yeah, because his height.
Yeah. Oh,
His
yeah,
height,
brutal,
bro. His
brutal,
height, bro. His height. I'm telling you, it's his height. It's his freaking height, bro.
brutal.
Going
But
to
that's still
nightlife.
like,
Yeah, go ahead.
Online is way better though, like than real life.
It's actually
Like
reverse for me,
it's
bro. I do shit online, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I got
no, I'm
like three
saying
likes, but I do
no,
amazing. I do amazing in real life. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
no. What I'm saying is it's better to do well online
Oh,
than
did in
in real
real
life
life? Oh
because
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
yeah,
true.
because they can just because then it becomes like DoorDash. You can just DoorDash a chick over, you know.
Yeah, you avoid the way less of the cold
Whereas
approach in this shit.
exactly whereas in
Yeah,
real life you have to like chat
yeah,
them up and you have to put in
yeah.
a lot of
But
work. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but you want me to tell you my issue with that though, bro? And I agree, I agree. I'm with it. But you want me to tell you one issue or concern I have about that kind of thing become the norm? I feel like that shit is like kind of like the natural selection thing. I feel like it's like the debate. Like that shit is not natural. Like to just have women like this online shit. Like okay, I get when you're famous and stuff. Okay, that's cool. But even that too. Like none of this shit is all this shit is like super unnatural. You know, like having girls come to your door, link you up, and just it's smoother, but it's just unnatural to just DoorDash chicks. Chads are just doing trading cards and stuff. I mean, I guess you can say it's similar in real life, but I feel like it's more rapid online, because it's just so simple in your fingertips. So that just concerns me. The what's the word for it? The syntheticness of it. That's not a good enough word. You get what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say a word
Yeah,
for
I feel you. I
anti-natural.
feel you.
Yeah,
I feel
it
you.
just feels it doesn't have it's like an anti-natural star reverend people type of feeling. Like they set it up like this, you know.
It's gonna be the normal. It's gonna be the norm though in the future. It's gonna be the norm in the future though.
Yeah, it's already
Yeah.
normal now, bro. Did you see that one
Hmm.
statistic that said that, like, bro, 90% of people meet, bro, for the past 10, 15 years, 90% of people meet up through online, bro. No, my bad. The past 10 years, the past 9 years, most people meet up online. And then the second one was bars and clubs, but most people at bars knew each other online first before they met. So the
Wow.
bars, so the second one, the bar, that's online as well, because online is what set that was up. Yep, they have to readjust it. So now that shit made even more high. Yeah, that shit it's already here, Bucko. Oh
For
yeah,
real.
that dystopia you're talking about, we're gonna soon. No, you're right. It's already here. It's already here, bro. That's why when you go outside, it's like they're not really there. Like the only way you're pulling outside, man, is if you go to like some kind of event. Like right now, I'm doing some like seasonal work on the side. Some good cash. I'm doing some seasonal work on the side at an ice rink. At Atlantic Station, bro. Like a place like that, you can pick up foys in a normal way. But
Flights.
besides places like that on a busy day, you're not really gonna like see. You're not really gonna really see like most of these girls. You have to go to fun places now just to pick up girls. You can't really
Oh
go
yeah.
to the mall. You can't really pick up girls down the street. You can't pick up girls going to a park because girls are not outside. They're on their phones all day, and then they're
Exactly.
getting and then
Sucks.
they're getting picked up by Chad. I'm joking. They're getting
Exactly. It
picked up by dudes.
sucks.
Well, they're getting picked up by dudes. Let's say that it's not just Chad, but they're getting picked up by dudes. And then they're doing what
Yes,
they
it
do outside and they're
sucks.
going right back in their house. So yeah, man, this is so online is definitely that's a sign that online is definitely the absolute, you
It
know.
sucks. But it is what it is. Yeah.
Play, I'm basing off how black women in general respond to Prodigy. Okay, like I said, I gotta do more research on Prodigy because I'll make videos on him. I'll even debate Prodigy, bro, just for the fun of it. I'm not even gonna take it serious because I know because if I take it serious, it's just gonna go in circles. So I'm not even gonna debate Prodigy and stuff like that. But um, yeah, I'm not even going to debate Prodigy or anything like that, seriously, because it's just going to go in circles. I'm gonna do it for the fun of it. It's all love to me. I don't hate the guy. I think he's funny. He's kind of like when it comes to terms of IQ and knowledge and know-how. When it comes to this world of darkness, Prodigy is like a lost child. Like he could kind of, cause he's red pilled and he's not blue pilled. He could kind of see. He could see the little monsters. He's like, oh, they're going to monsters. They're going to, but he can't. Like he don't have a sword. So I'm just like slaying it for him, bro. I'm just me and you guys. We're just slaying the monsters for this child. Probably, this red pilled child. Misguided. We're just slaying the monsters, bro. Just plum 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 boom, 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 like real slayers, bro. You know, real swords, dual pistols. You know, we're just slaying them. You know, because we can see them fully. We got the night vision to see the monsters, man. You know, we're equipped. You know, so that's how I look at it. So I don't like to attack. You know, I mean, he's you know he could be spoiled brats are spoiled brats in terms of IQ, but he's like a spoiled brat in terms of IQ to me. You know, he's like our son. You know, in terms of IQ.
Yeah.
But no, but he's like a little baby, you know, like these red pill dudes. Like when it comes to their knowledge, and when you compare the red pill knowledge to black pill knowledge,
It's a
it's like a
huge gap.
baby. Huh? Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a huge gap.
It's not even. It's not even. It's not even. It's not even funny. It's not even. It's not even close. It doesn't even hold a candle, bro. All red pill things say. Look and compare. All red pill. Wait, hold up. Let me dismiss this hat alarm. Yeah, all red pill stuff says is hit the gym, bro. Just hit the gym, bro. Just money max, bro. You're you know, I'm shortening it up. You know, just your primes in your 30s, bro. Your prime's in your 30s. You know, shit, they'll even say 40s, you know, a good amount of the time. But, you know, usually 30s, right? Your prime's in your 30s, bro, which they're half right about. But, like, what kind of prime are we talking about? Like, you know, like males all around prime is in a male's all around prime is when he's 25 to like 30. That's a male's all around prime, roughly his mid to late 20s because he's out of college. You know, he figures stuff out. He's probably in shape still. You know, he's probably, you know, on average, right? He's kind of he's getting to the better parts of his career now. He got his car and money. He's athletic. He's outside, so he's still kind of young and got that testosterone pumping. You know, want to do things, and yeah, he got that's like the most all around pros for most men in that age group. You know, if we're talking about
Mm.
all around prime. Now, if we're talking about financially, then yeah, you know, Richard Cooper is right. But let me see. On paper, one thing, Prodigy's beige, light brown skin. He doesn't have a true light skin halo. I see what you're trying to say. Like you trying to say like the light eye, green eye biracial, but it doesn't like the bro. As soon as it's still a halo over Recca. You know, say a coloring. It's still a halo over Recca, depending on who's looking at him. Depending on who's looking at him. Now, in the black community, that shit, it matters sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. It's 50-50. But in other communities, that shit, that pheno crap, man, that would matter. But I'm
Yeah.
37.
True.
I've already been to college. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. And after college environments with almost every combination of skin tone and racial. Wait, hold on. I've already been to college and after college environments with almost every combination of skin tone and racial mix of black shit. Mm. I'm sorry, but Prodigy's neurodiverse avid face capture, but plus 6'1" isn't that spectacular of a height. Uh depends on who's looking at it. You know, depends on who's looking at least in terms of modernality, you'd be right. I mean, but a place where stuff like that isn't like spectacular, like places where 6'1" or 6'3" is a spectacular, bro, like get the fuck out of there. Get the fucking hell out of there. If I go somewhere, bro, or you know, because Drake like 6'2", you know, and I got friends with 6'2", 6'3". Bro, if me or Drake, you know, or if I go somewhere and the girls are looking at me and saying, "Oh, you're average, right? You're 5'9", aren't you?" Like where they're shrinking my height down because
So,
because so many tall guys. If there's so many tall dudes that are like 6'5" plus and like moggers and shit, wherever the hell it is, right? To the point where my height is starting to seem like 5'9" to them or some shit. Because you know girls get heights wrong. I'm out of there, bro. That's an extremely hypergamous place. I'm out of there, bro. I'm not taking that area serious. You know, but you're right. I mean, you're right. I'm 5'11" barefoot. You practically 6 foot, bro. To be honest, I'm just gonna be real with you. I like when people tell me they're 5'11", if especially barefoot, like yeah, you practically 6 foot, bro. Pretty much. I literally compete with guys in prod's height range fairly often. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rekka has way more appeal and charisma based on how a woman treat him and the quality of woman. Yeah, yeah, Recca has a higher body count of better looking woman, even though Prodigy devotes most of his life to cold approaching. That's also true. If Prodigy is that much better than okay, we didn't say he was okay, we didn't say he was like we didn't say it was like a fucking like we didn't say it was like a freaking I don't know a term to say someone got blitzed, right? Just got obliterated. We didn't say it's like a ultra gigamogged or some shit, you know? We're just saying he does have some advantages that some people would value. Certain qualities True Prodigy have are some advantages that, people would value over some qualities Rekka have, you know? That's all we were saying. But Prod has to pay to lose a V card. I mean, to him, I mean, according to him, he claims he didn't have to. He claimed he just got tired of it. But I agree with you. Yeah, I think he didn't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. And even after that, Prodigy still has lower body count, divorce, board type, energy, the code approach. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, man, code approach is full of shit, man. I mean, code approach. If you have to code approach, as in like no warm signals, no signals of interest or indication, then yeah, man. Excuse me. Above average 6'1" men are getting better results with Prodigy. Let's be realistic. Akash. Oh, you know about Akash? That's funny. Yeah, bro, he was on Akash as Prodigy was prim and proper. He was like Rec. I'm not trying to disrespect. Oh, he was wait, he was like Rec. I'm not trying to disrespect you, LOL. And when Rec asked him if he spoke about him, Prodigy lied and said he only brought him up. Boy. Man, he be having that blue name his mouth. Bro, I send Recca some screenshots, but his I don't check his IG be on some Hollywood. Like, bro, he need to check it, bro. I literally sent him dogging him behind the back saying he was ugly as shit. I'm like, damn. Which I could see why he would say that, but it's like, hey, I mean, that's kind of mutton. That's kind of extreme. OD in it. I mean, he conveniently omitted the time after that where he called Rekka ugly and made fun of his nose and lips and some white ink wells. Ooh, Rekka nose and lips that is ethnic tax though. Rekka nose and Rekka thought about getting rhinoplasty. Rekka nose is a phalo. And his lips are. I mean, it's good to have full lips, but his lips are kind of in that turn where it's like it's a little bit too much for harmony or balance a little bit, but it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad, but yeah, I mean those are his halos. But yeah, but like Prodigy making fun of him and stuff like that, like that's some hating ass shit. Like, and then he hides it, and that's a hater right there, bro. Like, how you gonna call someone ugly, make fun of them and something, pretend like I'm just using him as an example. I'm just using it as, but you making fun of that dude, like, man, that's some effed up stuff, bro.
Who Prodigy?
Yeah, because I guess
That's
he
why I
talking about
said,
oh
bro.
this because he's talking about this guy. He's talking about this guy talking about he have all these bodies and look at him. So he busts the buck the black pill. He's like laughing and stuff, saying he ugly as shit. That's effed up, bro. Even if all that shit is very true, even if it was right, like that's fucked up, man. That's not nice. That's not nice. It's not nice,
Yeah, bro.
bro. Record
Prodigy
didn't
is
do nothing
corny,
to
man.
him. Yeah, Record didn't do nothing to him, bro. Prodigy calls me mentally ill. Ooh, I'm sorry he does that, bro.
Yo, what the?
Damn, damn. You must be getting him pissed. But I'm sorry he
Damn,
does
bro.
that. I never called you that. I never called you that or thought to call you that, bro. Even when you kind of spurred on me a few times, I never thought to call you that shit, bro. That's not cool. All the time. Don't feel bad for calling out his psychotic addiction to game and mouthpiece. Yeah, both slayers are in the middle. The extremes are cope. Exactly. Extremes are cope as hell. Betty Chaz that are babyface today at 18 look more middle of the road. Basically, by the time they're 27, 30, they finally get facial hair and board basket traits, but still look young for their age. So it's the best of both worlds. True Chads and Tyrones aren't extremes. They are a unicorn blend of basket feminine characters. Yeah, true, true, true. Got to harmony with striker feature. Yeah. LOL. Record would do well in New York or Philly. Yeah, Record would do well in New York, Philly, and DC and ATL. Yeah, he would. He would. Damn, those are some good cities for him. Yeah, those are some good ass cities. Toronto isn't super easy. Oh, well, I don't know, bro. I mean, maybe for him, maybe for his niche. Maybe not for Curry cells or sand cells, but I'm not going on paper. I'm
Nah,
using rec. Huh?
I've heard curries do all right there. I've heard stories.
Really?
Hmm.
Do they do all right with interracial though, with Stacy's or
Yeah,
the other Currys and blacks?
IR, but it's obviously
Mm.
the better looking ones.
Oh, brutal, brutal.
Yeah, I think he's I think what do you call it?
What?
I think Recca um I think Recca is like. Do you think Recca is like? Do you think Recca wants a Stacy, or like is he? Is that what
Oh,
he's?
Rekka doesn't. Rekka's borderline. Rekka's kind of leaded towards Doctor Ubar. He
Oh, like
smashes some white girl. He's open to smashing some, but he's leading
oh
towards
no,
Dr. Ubar.
like
But
a
the
black
level, the
Stacy,
level,
a
the
black
level, oh,
Stacy,
the
black
level.
Stacy.
Okay, you talking about the level. Oh, you talking about the level.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, he's died, bro. He wants to dog the Stacy's like how he sees his Tyrone friends and stuff like that. But he
yeah.
kind
Okay.
of can. He kind of can, but it's like it's on or off. It's hit or miss. It's like a person who's a decent. If you watch basketball, right? If you watch some basketball, right? It's kind of like a person who's like a decent shooter. It's like they're hit or miss. Like sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off. That's how he is with
Mm.
Stacey. Sometimes he's on, and sometimes he's off. He can't. He's not like Steph Curry range accuracy where he's just Stacy, splash, 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 doing whatever he wants. Like it ain't like that crazy. You know, that's his limit, and he knows that's his limits, and it pisses him off. But I'm like, how hungry can you get, bro? Like that's some. I feel like he's hurt. I feel like Rekka's hurt. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like he's covered it up with. I feel like he's covered it up with bodies. That's what a lot of people who are promiscuous and monogamous are like, bro. A lot of them they have like they're like hurt, bro. They're hurt or they're jaded in some way, or they can't, or they can't perceive in some way. They're out of that, or there's just lustful and greedy, who are just like serial monogamous. My bad, serial polygamists and shit, or just constantly like just ranking that girl, getting a girl and dopping her, getting a girl and dopping her. Yeah.
Mm.
If y'all hear any kids in the background, I'm babysitting, but I soon dip. I'm soon dip. Yeah. Sorry about all that. But yep. Once I get situated and stuff like that, I'm gonna have the perfect backgrounds and stuff, everything set up. But yeah, let me read some more. Um, let me see. Let me see. I'm oh, okay, Manny. Okay, right here. Okay. So he said I'm not going on paper. I'm using rec as an example because if you can pull a Stacy like in a first world country like Canada at 5'7", that means you have some appeal. Yeah, that's true. No matter what we think, yeah, no matter what we think, you know, it's not like Rekka has a huge channel or uses sugar daddy game. For him to have his results, it speaks to the fact that height isn't a game ender if you have face, charisma, body, etc. Yes, it can definitely be. True, bro, but that's like kind of like that. I kind of feel like we're kind of going on outliers now. We're kind of getting to that realm. We're kind of getting in that territory of outliers. Like for most dudes, bro, well, that's an outlier. Like dudes who have face, charisma, because they still got all the other great stuff. But it's like, but even they notice the disrespect, bro. It's a certain disrespect you get with height. Snap. My boy going live. My boy, I guess Tyrone wants to go live himself and stuff like that. That's good. See, I got a notification. I want to check it out. Let me see. For him to have his results, it speaks to the fact that his height isn't a game, and on a grand scale, many women will reject him, but it doesn't affect his daily practical resource. It doesn't matter. Rekka has told so many story times, though. I have a gold feel for his game. you would think height would be a worse online though. Yeah, height would be worse online. But Rekka doesn't put his height on there. He's not a fucking retard. Oops. I should never said that. I should have never said I should have held my tongue. See,
Careful,
I'm not
careful,
perfect. See,
boy.
I'm not
Careful,
perfect.
bro.
I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I mean, what? I'm just being honest. Like you gotta be short bus man to freaking. You gotta be short bus to freaking put freaking. If you're under 6 foot, man, especially if you're under 5'10", you gotta be short bus to put any height on your freaking dating app. Because not only are they not seeing, not only they're not seeing you upright standing over them, which is what matters more. They're seeing your thing on paper, so they don't even know what six. They don't even really know the heights exactly themselves, anyways. But when they see you put the number, they're definitely going to freaking judge. So hell yeah, he's not that dumb to put his height. But whenever the girls ask him what's your height, he did say he loses a lot of girls off of that, or they start playing around, and it pisses him off.
That's brutal,
It's brutal. I know. See, that's
man.
why I'm saying, Drake, you're lucky you have the height, bro. That's those, that's that BBC African genetics, bro. I'm telling you. You lucky you got
No.
the height, bro. It works for you. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, bro. Trust me,
Mm,
bro. I'd rather be a normie and 6'3" than be 5'6" or 5'4" and Chad face. Me personally, my personal prayer. I'd rather be
brutal.
that in life
Brutal.
because at least I could fight. Because remember, it's not just about girls, bro. At least I could fight. I'll get taken more seriously around girls, and I could hoop. I
Mm,
could play basketball. I could look better in clothes, and I still have
brutal.
a chance to pull some girls, bro. Depending on my situation. Let me see. Um, Let me see. But online, most women who would reject you because of height don't talk to you in the first place, whereas cold approach you would get rejected. So the perspective is flawed. Comparing both total groups of women, it would be easier IRL, but again, online cuts out the middleman. So those inefficient rejections are skipped over. Yeah, but a lot of girls that would probably give you IOIs in real life would also reject you online though, because it's so much easier to reject somebody with a swipe. Even I do that. Like I swipe left on some girls that I know in real life, I would probably pay attention to them a little bit. But because it's online and there's so much pretty girls and it's like swiping cards, it's so easy to reject somebody, you know? So, girls swipe left so many times that they're ultra picky on there, ultra picky. Trust me, because that's how I am on that bit. But yeah, girls are ultra. I've seen videos of girls swiping on Tinder. They just their fan don't stop moving left. Y'all are
Apparently they
overrated.
only swipe apparently they only swipe right on 5% of the time. That's what I've heard.
Exactly.
Which is
Exactly.
absolutely insane. It's
Exactly.
crazy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like it's just crazy, bro.
Exactly. If one of
Whereas I think
yeah, go ahead.
guys swipe right 80% of the time.
But I'm be real with you. I'm like a girl when I'm swiping, which is not which. It's just how I am. But yeah, but no, you're right. Most of the guys I know, yeah, you're right. 80%, 60 at least. Yeah, yeah. Unless they're like shit. Even Chads, bro. Even Chads, like at least 60 for the most part. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Because they know that they're going to have to lower that pool once they all those matches they get. They know they're going to have to lower the pool even more out of that because there's going to be a lot of disqualifiers out of that. So yeah, yeah.
And there's been crazy experiments. Like there was this Italian Chad. He put up. They put photos of this Italian Chad. They made a Tinder profile. They said that he was a like a rapist, right? Oh, sorry, fuck my bad. They said that they
Bro,
said
come
that this
on, bro. We gotta,
that
you good though, you good. We
they
all
said
make
that
mistakes.
he was a grapefruitist, like a grapefruitist, right?
Let's say he's a assaulter. How about that?
A
That's
soldier.
my code word. That's my code word. No, assaulter. He's an assaulter, like assaulting, beating somebody up. He's an
Oh,
assaulter.
okay. Do you think that would
That's a
won't they ping
that's a
that
better word.
assault?
Nah, that's a better word. That's a more politically correct word to use that they use online. They don't say
Okay,
the
so
R
let's
word on.
say
They don't say the R word on the news. They say it's sexually assault. But let's just say
okay, so like
assaulter.
let's say
But
he
let's just
was
say
an
assault.
he was
An
an
assaulter.
assaulter. They said that they put in the bio that he was an assaulter. He got like 800 matches in like 2 days.
Wow. 800 matches in two. I wish I could get
Yeah,
that much.
it's
Shit.
crazy. Yeah, me too. I was like, damn, I wish I had that many.
Damn. Now
Mm.
I know this is an evil world, man. There you go. That
It
shows you
is
this
an
is evil
evil world,
world.
bro.
Shout out to Animosity seven
Animosity.
seven seven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love for him to come on the chat, but I don't know, man. He seems like I don't know. He seems like he hate people. I don't know, man. He seems like a cool dude sometimes, but sometimes I don't know. It kind of scares me sometimes how disattached he can get. Maybe that's what life did to him, but he's really a cool person.
Yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows? I
Yeah,
think it's
you
just
know.
oh yeah, no, my bad, you go.
Nah, go ahead. I was saying none.
I think it's just maybe his location, probably his location,
Yeah, he's in New York.
or like just
New
yeah,
York is
probably
hella
just I
goy.
think he's just apathetic, like just has apathy
Yeah,
because he knows too much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
If one of Prodigy's boys join your stream in a minute, just if one of Prodigy boys join your stream in a minute, just give me 5 minutes to cook him play. Oh, I know what light skinned people. Wait, I know what light skinned people like. LFAO. Y'all overrated Prodigy light skinned. I think y'all are colorblind. He is light skinned. He's not brown. Like, bro, there's two tones. See, I don't know why people have a hard time getting this. It's not hard. Like, it's this really easy. Okay, so so it can get really deep because each there's a bunch of shades within each color, right? But to sum it up fast and quick to the point, you have dark skin, which has many shades. You have the ultra dark purple freaking shade, right? You have the black, where you could blend in, shade, and then you have the dead. You have it gets a little bit lighter where it's like you just have dark, right? Like a dark chocolate, where it's dark, but it's obviously the lightest version of it. Then after that is brown, dark brown, ish, or just brown, right in the middle, and then you have browner, and then you have a little bit lighter brown, medium, and then you have lighter brown, right, which is kind of close. It's like close. It's like you're getting to the light, yeah, but you're not really. And then you have red. Then you have red bones, which is what I am. You have a red bones, and then you have yellow bones, right? Those are two shades of light skin. People confuse it. People think that only yellow bone. If you're not yellow bone, you're not light. You're not light skin. But that's not true because you can't. Someone who has a skin color of a Native American or a red skin, like my skin tone, even when I'm like burnt by the sun and stuff like that, or tan in the sun, whatever, really tanned in the sun, and the sun like darkens my melanin, I still look like an Indian and stuff like a Native American, So and then when I get lighter in winter, it's like a
like a
lighter Native
curry.
American. No, no, Native American.
No,
Not
I'm
even, there's a
joking.
difference. There's a difference. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny. Not like a curry. Nah, curries are dark for the most part. But yeah, but like, oh, they dark. Oof, boy. But yeah. But some of them, but for the most part. But yeah, like my color, I'm just like a red skinned Indian and stuff like that, like a Native American, right? So that's like a red bone. That's like a perfect example of a red bone skin tone, somewhere in that like a native, like a light to somewhat tan version of a Native American and stuff like that. That's like a red bonish color, right? Like a kind of like a peachy kind of color. Then you have yellow bones. So those are more the people who they kind of look. They literally what it is like. They look yellow. It's like a lemon colored, sunshine kind of color more so. Both can look golden, but just different tones of golden. But this one is obviously like a more yellow golden, like literally yellow bone. Like that one's easier, right? But the caramel is within the red bones aspects. That's just another term for a red bone. Like even a lighter red bone, you can fit them in a caramel aspect, pretty much, ideally. So that's also within the red bone umbrella. So that's to kind of keep it simple with that. So True Prodigy is yellow, bro,
Hey,
for
sorry,
the most
bro.
part. Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta
What's up?
work on some. I gotta work on a project. I gotta
Yeah.
balance
Hey,
some
dude.
client shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh, it's
bro.
10. It's 11.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I appreciate it, man. I wish you could have stayed, but I appreciate it. I'm not gonna get in the way of money
Yeah,
maxing, bro. Hey, look,
yeah,
man. You
nah.
stay.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
sorry,
man.
bro. I really
Yeah,
am
it's
sorry. I
good.
really am sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, bro. You can hit me up next time if anything. We can plan some stuff up
All right, bro.
for
Thanks for
sure.
having me on.
Hey, no
Yeah, you have a
problem,
good one.
bro. But yeah, that's explaining the skin tones. But let me see. Even when someone half a year ago, wait, hold on. Even when someone half a year ago called him light skin, he reacted surprisingly. Proving my point. Just a black pill, be black pill. 6'1" is it a bogger height? I guess I'll just agree to agree. I literally have friends taller than 6'1". Y'all think 6'1" particular well. Y'all go off theory too much. I guess so. Well, y'all guys have a good night, man. This was just a test stream. I ain't had nothing to talk about, no Steam, and I'm by myself. Obviously, not really, no viewers. So I'm by myself. So I'm just testing out what it's like to go live. So of course, it's better to have a few people in and a few people in talking and stuff like that. Keep it up alive. But all good. I could, run these streams up. I'm chilling. It's no biggie. But yeah, y'all take care.